are pouring in from the Pacific. This is a flash from the news desk. We have just received confirmed reports of a dastardly unprovoked aerial assault by the forces of Imperial Japan on our naval stronghold at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The time in Honolulu is just past 8 a.m. and the news is grim. Early reporters indicate two massive waves of Japanese aircraft fighters, high-altitude bombers and torpedo planes have dealt a staggering blow to Battleship Row. We have word that the USS Arizona is a sheet of flame following directed to the forward magazine. This is a complete surprise. Most of our boys were just heading to Sunday services or finishing breakfast when the first torpedo struck at 7:40 a.m. The scale of destruction is currently unknown, but the Harvard Pacific Fleet has been dealt a staggering blow. We now take you to our correspondent on ground for direct report.
Anchor. The air here is thick with the acrid stench of burning oil and cordite. I'm standing near the dry box, and the sky is literally choked with black soot. You can't see a thing. The USS Oklahoma has turned turtle, completely capsized, and the arbor is a maelstrom of fire and twisted steel. I've never seen anything like it. I have here a young blue jacket who was on the quay when the first wave rolled in. Son, get in here. Tell the folks at home. What was your first indication that this wasn't a drill?
I was right on the dock when she blew. The ground, I could feel the ground jump right from under my feet. The heat that it projected, it was like, the best thing I could compare it to was like opening an oven door. I saw my men jumping from it, jumping into the water, but the water was on fire from the oil. There was no escape. My bunkmates were still out there. We didn't even have a chance to man the anti-aircraft guns, but the second wave hit.
We can see the USS Arizona behind us. It's a pillar of fire. It's so bright. My eyes. Were you near the ship when she went up?
I was heading for Chow when I heard a roar like a frightening train. I thought it was one of our own boys practicing, but then I saw the meatballs, the red circles on their wings. They were so low I could see the goggles on the pilots' faces as they banked over the water. It was truly surreal.
The courage here is incredible. Civilians in Honolulu are rushing in with bandages, and every man with a uniform is scrambling for a weapon. The rising sun may have caught us sleeping, but this harbor is waking up fast. Back to you.
To understand this infamy, one must look to the crumbling diplomacy in the Far East. Following Japan's aggressive march into Indochina, Washington responded with a total oil embargo, pitching the lifeline of the Japanese war machine. This morning's gamble was a desperate attempt to paralyze our Pacific fleet so they could seize the South Pacific without interference. But Japan has miscalculated. By striking our soil, they have unified a divided nation and awakened a sleeping giant. Tomorrow, President Roosevelt will address a joint session of Congress to request a formal declaration of war. This 7th day of December 1941 marks the end of American isolationism. The arsenal of democracy is now at war, and the world as we know it has changed forever.